My name's Stacie Dugan. I am an area director for Ivy Rehab for Kids in Northern Virginia. It's hard to pick one thing. I've worked at a couple different places over my career, and I think like the overwhelming support and just like the camaraderie between teammates, it really sets us apart. Like we're a big network, but it really feels very small scale because of that. I started off in adult ortho. I worked in ortho for about 10 years. My husband works for the government, so we have moved all over the world. So kind of like intermittent PT, I would do PRN here and there. When I started with Ivy, I started as PRN just because I had little kids and I needed something that fit into my schedule. I ended up going back to pediatrics once I had my own kids. So that's when I started with Ivy Rehab for Kids. And then once they got into school age, I came into full-time, became a clinic director, and then the last year and a half I've been an area director in Northern Virginia. I think the biggest advice would be not feeling stuck. I think the great thing about the PT world is that there's so many different avenues that you can go down, so many different forms of specialties, and you don't have to just pick one and stick with it. I felt like out of grad school, I liked peds, but there wasn't a lot of opportunity at that time. So I went into ortho. I loved it, but it just never really gave me the fulfillment that I was looking for. So then it was just really nice to know that I could completely switch gears, and now I found peds, and I tend to do a little bit more peds ortho. So it's a good mix for me. So I think that would be my biggest advice, is like just constantly keep looking for what brings you passion and what makes you happy, because you can find it in our career. I think just consistently learning. I think being humble enough to realize that there's always something else new, something else out there that you can look forward to. Looking for those continuing education courses, looking to teammates, looking to other people. I love Instagram and like getting ideas for different treatment techniques, following like the Napa Center and people who are like far above with regards to like pediatric intensives. So I think just being, comfortable enough to admit that I have a lot more to learn.